guys, it's Mr. Champlin here. I just want to show you how to do 6.7. So after we look at this video, I would like you guys to finish the rest of the practice, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is cross off standard form. And we are on page 30, by the way. This is page 30. Cross off standard form and do factored form. All right. We're going to look at this parabola, and we are going to be able to write an equation by looking at the parabola. All right. So looking at it here, factored form, you need to look for the roots. All right. And the roots are simply whatever are on the x-axis. I'm going to label them R here, R here. So all you have to do is, let's say this parabola is labeled f of x. It should have a title, but it doesn't. All you have to do is write the opposite, right? F of x equals x plus 1 times x minus 5. Because remember, parentheses lie. Parentheses lie. So they have to be the opposite, right? So if you're -1 for your x value, it's going to be x plus 1 in the first parenthesis. And if you are that's positive 4. I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking that was 5. That would be -4 because this is positive 4. Okay? That's all you have to do for that. All right. As for the vertex form, you have to find the vertex. And the vertex of the parabola is the turning point, right? So I'm going to label that V. And this vertex is going to be, let's see here. It looks like it is +1, comma, what do we got? -9. So since that is that, you have to write it in vertex form, has the square in it in the parentheses. So it's going to look something like f of x equals, so you do parentheses square x. Now remember, in the parentheses, they lie. So I'm going to take the x value and put it in here. So that's going to become -1, but the y value stays the same, -9. So that's how I write it in vertex form. All right. So from the vertex, I have f of x equals x minus 1 squared. Sorry, that should be in the square there in the box, -9. But notice this. For the axis of symmetry, you just need to look at the vertex in the x value. So the axis of symmetry is x equals 1. And that's it. All right. Scrolling down to number 2, it says write an equation of a quadratic function and the equation of axis of symmetry where the zeros are, zeros is another way to say roots, right? Roots are x equals -3 and x equals 5. Well, remember, f of x, if we're writing this out as an equation, they lie, right? So these go in the parenthesis. So it's going to be x plus 3 times x minus 5. And this is how to do factored form. Factored. So in other words, when they give you the zeros or the roots, you use factored form. When they give you the vertex, big surprise, you're going to use vertex form. Now, finding the axis of symmetry is a little harder with roots. But you guys are totally capable of doing it. What you have to do is make a number line and put from lowest to highest what your root or your factored form is, right? So you have x is -5 and x is +3, right? And then what you have to do is find what's in between. I'm sorry. Correction. You have to put what the zeros are. I'm sorry. So it's -3, +5. All right. So then you have, so -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just take the middle number. So let's see here. What is the middle number? It looks like 1. So your value will be x equals 1, your axis of symmetry. All right. Hopefully this video helps you out. Please complete by the end of class 6.7 equations, quadratic practice. Some of these you can do either vertex or factored. I don't care as long as you get at least one. Pay attention to something. What value do you think is going to go in front of a parabola that goes upside down? Huh? Right? Maybe you got to put something in front of that function. All right. So please finish up to page 32. I appreciate and miss you guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.